feeling, you know, and I think that first I'd like to give credit to Mike Eves and the Wisconsin Badgers. They're a very difficult team to play against. They're extremely well coached, good size, a lot of skill. Clearly the best team we played this year was the Wisconsin Badgers. So I know they're disappointed with not putting their name on the trophy, but they've had an outstanding year. The Hobie Baker winner, Jeffrey honor certainly deserves the honor, and so hats off to Michael. Plus he sent me 2 sons, two of the better players ever in the history of BC hockey, so I appreciate that an awful lot. Benny and Patrick. Hey, a couple of things, guys. I thought first date is on his 20th Frozen 4. Look at the notes now, which is unbelievable, you know. I wish I could have made more of them, except I'll be a better friend of his, but I have watched him age very gracefully through that 20 years here. But I thought our players you know, to win 2 national championships for juniors and seniors has never been done in Boston College history, and you know, we have a long and very storied history in you know, all the sports. But you look at football, basketball, baseball, hockey. For these guys to you know, bring 2 trophies back to Boston College, what a career they've had. It's been a remarkable career for the juniors and seniors. We have 7 of them that have repeated from their freshman year, and I think it'd be interesting if they feel this one's a better one. I think always the next one is always the best one. So, but I thought our club played very sound. Johnny Muse was clearly top of his game tonight. It was now 8-0, I think, in NCAA postseason play. So that's pretty good. You know, I was talking to Jack Parker, my counterpart from Boston University, and he and I are both kind of old war horses in this game. But you know, when he knew that he wasn't going to get into the national tournament, we were talking about, well, let's keep the trophy right there on Common Avenue. We've done that. And so it's a great privilege to be in the Hockey East. You know, Joe Battaglia now has had 3 championships in a row, bringing back to Hockey East, and that's certainly. Maybe you can get a free cup of coffee, guys. Beer tonight, but I'm glad to have the players with us, and I feel very excited about this championship.
Well, we have all the hats adjusted, guys. Now you did a nice job on that. Thank you, Dick, for that. Players. Let's go with the players. Yeah. Okay. Let's take care of the front row.
Jim Connolly from U.S. College Hockey Online. Ben, we talked yesterday about how you were going to shut down their team offensively. How perfect was the execution of your game plan, particularly in the neutral zone and the defensive zone?
Yeah, Jim, that was huge for us. And you know, whenever we didn't do a good job, John was there to save their chances. So yeah, we were really solid in the defensive zone and in playing through the neutral zone. Their game plan was to just dump it in and you know, try and chase down our defensemen, but we went back there and just got it right out. So we did a good job.
Let's go over here, all right, in the front.
John, what was the low point?
Could you introduce yourself?
I'm sorry, Dennis.cbssports.com. What was the low point with the hip, either before or after the surgery, and could you ever envision this coming out of that, being 9 months off the ice?
I think the most difficult part was when I went into the surgery, they told me I was going to be on crutches for 2 weeks afterwards, and
something that got that fire, but I think our guys just have it inherently. They want to win, and I've never seen guys work so hard, you know, in the summer, all the way through the year. It was an unbelievable season.
Okay, John?
Yeah, that was difficult. We were home, you know, last year during break, and, you know, watched the whole thing unfold. And that's tough when you're sitting at home, you know, the year after you're there winning it. It's tough for the whole team, you know, everybody that's a BC hockey fan. You know, it's kind of embarrassing, too. Just because we didn't even, you know, get a chance at it last year, but you know, like Maddie said, every single person on the team, all summer long, you know, all preseason, worked as hard as possible so we could put ourselves in this position, you know, have this opportunity, and you know, luckily it unfolded as it did.
Okay, let's go over here.
Jason Clump, Badger Nation magazine. For any of the guys, Wisconsin seemed to skate out with a lot of purpose. The starting introductions kind of sent some ice your way. I was just wondering if you guys took note of that and did that give you some added, you know, to go out there at the beginning.
Ben.
We noticed. But you know, it's just the starting lineups. You can't win the game in starting lineups. It takes a full 60-minute effort, and I think we showed that we can play at a high level for 60 minutes, and that led to our success.
Mike, here in front.
John, Mike Begg of Boston Globe. Just wanted to ask you to reflect a little bit about pushing through the pain as you were going through rehabilitation and that maybe that first time you got on the ice, and coming from that moment to this moment when you were on the ice and your teammates were all around you right before the start of the game. What was that like for you, and what was said in that huddle that maybe got you focused for the next 60 minutes?
Yeah, there wasn't too much pain during the rehabilitation. It was just long and tedious, and a lot of stretching and stuff that isn't too fun. But I knew I had to get it done. I did it for these guys, everybody in the locker room. I want to be back for the first game, and like I said, the trainers, strength coaches, they helped me get there.
What about when you're not going?
I don't know. I kind of think to myself in the huddle. I kind of do my own thing.
Are you sure you're comfortable?
No, can't do that.
Not even that?
No thoughts. All right, Candace.
This is for Matt and Ben, Candace Bergen, U.S. College Hockey Online. At about the 8-minute mark of the first period, Johnny made a big save to point-blank shot from his right. Did that give you guys a big lift on the bench, and did you have the feeling that he was in the zone already by that point?
Matt.
Yeah, that was an unbelievable save. I remember that vividly, and Johnny's been a rock all year for us, especially this playoff.
Matt.
Yeah, I remember coming in as a freshman, and I think what's great about BC and the culture that Coach York has instilled in the guys is you learn real quick when you come in as a freshman, and the older guys have always done a great job, and through my 3 years before I was a senior, just to kind of teach us the way. And I think that kind of carries through your career, and everyone's kind of on the same page, and we're all team guys, and everyone wants to be the best and strives to help each other. So I think that's been huge for our career, and it's been nice to be successful. I think a lot of hard work goes into it, and playing alongside these guys in my class has been something special. On the ice and just the friendships off the ice. It's a special group of guys, and I don't think it's any different than any other class we have. We bring in some really great quality people, and it's such a pleasure to be around them.
Yeah, as Matty said, I don't think our class can take all the credit for our success. Coach York and his assistant coaches do a great job of recruiting great people, great hockey players, good people, good leaders. And and that attributes to our success. And it's not just one class, it's not just one person. They recruit good teammates who make good teams who are successful.
Here in the middle, and then over here.
Paul Harris, Associated Press. Coach York, your 4th national championship, you're only behind.
And Johnny's been that for us.
And you think of what John's been through in the last year. Even after his recovery. In February, he was the backup to Parker, and he just kept pushing and pushing, and he got his chance, and he just ran with it. And to have him behind the pipes or in the pipes, we have all the respect for him, and all the trust in him, and 8-0 is pretty impressive.
Okay, thank you for your patience.
I had one and lost it. Brian Sullivan, U.S. College Hockey Online. This is actually for you, John. Apart from all the injury and everything, I know it contributed to it, but does this one feel different just because you did have to fight for that spot instead of being the number 1 on your own?
I think it feels different just because we didn't even make the playoffs last year. We turned the whole thing around completely, and it's different because it's a different group of guys. Except for the seniors and the guys in my class. But the guys that we have in the locker room are one of a kind. There's a lot of weirdos. That's coming from me, the goalie. It's a fun group to be with. It's a group that I'd love to play with for the rest of my life. And it's just been an awesome year.
Great year.